Hey guys, welcome back. Jumping right into this trying new makeup. We're gonna actually start with a little bit of skincare just because I still have my self-tan marinating and I want to remove the color guide on my face. I'm gonna go in with my Medicube Zero Pore Pad 2.0. You'll see the color guide come off my face for my self-tan. These are what the pore pads look like. And I just want to start fresh because also I have some sunscreen on. I just dropped the kids off at school and I just want to reapply all my products. I love how these get off any remaining little bits of whatever you have on your skin. I think all pore pads and eye masks should come with these little grippers that are on top. How convenient is that? I just love the whole packaging of this. I don't like having anything on my face prior to going in to do my brows, so we're just going to have to let all that solution dry on my face before we go in and start working on the brows. Speed up the process here. Just throwing in some brow gel, doing a little bit of brow pencil, and the new product I have is the Glossier Brow Pen, and this is in the shade Brown. I heard Whitney Simmons say that she liked this better than all the other brow pens on the market. I've never tried the Glossier one, so I was really curious to check it out. And the Huda Beauty Micro Brow Pencil, I think it was like $3 US for Black Friday sale. So cheap. Steph told me that these were on sale. Canadian website wasn't working, of course, but you can get these really cheap. I love how precise this tip is. I have the basic shape down, and this is going to create the hair-like strokes to fill in. I like using brow pens mainly on the tails of my brow. The shade is pretty dark for medium, but honestly it's okay because my roots are coming in pretty strong right now. I'm gonna use NARS Concealer as my eye base today. The main part of my eye look today is from this Urban Decay Moondust eyeshadow palette. I've been loving this shade right here. When you see that really warm glitter on my eyes lately, it's been that shade from this palette. So we're just going to do a basic eye. I'm using the MakeupByCheryl eyeshadow palette, using a few shades just to create some shape, depth in the crease, and then I'm going to use this as my lid shade. This is Space Cowboy Rides Again, and this is Sparkle Hour, which I'm going to use Sparkle Hour for this. I'm going to press it and go fairly high, actually, because I want to see that sparkle kind of in the crease. You can build this up more if you like. I dipped in twice and it gives the desired kind of effect that I like. I did end up using the lightest shade in the palette just to clean up my lid space. I find when you have a light base underneath, it really pops. So that's what I've been liking doing before applying any sparkle, even the e.l.f. ones. I've been really enjoying this technique. Going to do the same thing, this eye. This honestly takes me no time at all to do. I love any shadow you can apply with your fingers, and these just apply best with the finger. Then you're gonna get minimal fallout. I love this palette. I just wish all the shades were like this formula right here. These ones aren't bad by any means, but I just love that glitter effect. I'm gonna give my lashes a quick curl. And then sometimes when I curl my lashes, it takes off any eyeliner I did. I did a shadow liner today, so it shouldn't be too bad. It's usually just when I do liquid, yeah. Not an issue right now for shadow. Just using the other side of that toner pad to clean up my under eye. I've used the Kiss and press-on lashes before, and I wanted something more affordable because those can be pretty pricey. I found these on Amazon and never tried it before, nor heard anyone talk about these, so we're gonna give them a try. These are the Ready Bond Cluster Lashes. So I just curled my lashes, and these show you how many millimeters each of them are, which is nice, so I can kind of go in order of what I feel like will work best. However, they do have quite a bit of a curl. I'm not sure what curl this is. Might even be a D, it could be C, but it's fairly curled lash, so hopefully they work with my lashes. I did curl my lashes first. It goes from a 10 millimeter all the way to a 16. 16 is pretty dramatic for me, so I'll probably just stick with this lower portion here. And they do give you lash applicators with this set. I probably would just do a 12 on my outer corner, but for the video, I'm gonna try 14. These ones look really long though. I'll do another 14. They have 2 rows of 14 and 2 rows of 12. If I use more of those, that will be good. That's a pretty intense curl though. I think I'm more so like a C curl. Pretty sure these are a D. And the 12. And then I'm gonna go in with the 10. Those are the lashes. They feel a little heavy for me, almost obstructing my vision because I'm not used to having lashes under my lashes, so I kind of can see this side. I put one a little too low. I know I did when I applied it on. But we're going to move on to the skin, but I want to put something on my lips first. I heard really good things about this. It's from Torridon. It's their lip essence lip treatment. I'm gonna put some of this on. I've been neglecting trying new lip treatments ever since finding my Laneige one. I've heard such good things about this, and it's Korean made. You guys know I've been on my Korean skincare kick. I did a whole video on it recently if you guys didn't check it out. I actually have a new sunscreen that I picked out to try. It's from Purito, and I've never tried anything from them before, and this is their Outdoor Defense 5 Ceramides Sunscreen SPF 50+, PA+++++. It says it's a 10-hour long-lasting sunscreen. I have never heard of a sunscreen like that before. Always on sunscreens I've used, it says reapplication after like 90 minutes top. I'm starting off with this much, obviously going to use more than that. Just want to see how this applies. Already goes clear. That's my expectation with Korean sunscreen, is that it never has a white cast. Most of them feel really hydrating too, like this one. I feel like it's a little bit heavier than my birch juice one that I've been wearing, but that makes sense if this is a 10-hour. Going to keep applying this, bring it down the neck. Put sunscreen on your eyelids too. I know I don't show that, but definitely do that. We are hydrated. Korean sunscreens are like a moisturizer, sunscreen, primer all in one. They're just the perfect base for makeup. There's some that are better than others though as a makeup base. My birch juice one is my favorite one, but this one feels really nice. It feels a little bit thicker though. So we're going to let this set a little bit. And I think I heard Babs talk about this. This is the NARS Light Reflecting Hydrating Primer. Gonna add a little bit more hydration and light reflection, I guess, to the skin. I'll give this more time to set. Hold please. So today's look is going to be luminous, if you haven't already guessed. I have not tried this before. Let me know if this is the same as their other primer they had. It was in a squeezy tube. I don't know if they just repackaged it or what. This feels like the consistency of my Takobo sunscreen because it has this kind of slip to it, which honestly can be a bad thing sometimes, but often it's more so good. Just depends on your skin type. I think that primer would be especially good if you have a more matte foundation, just because of how it leaves that slip on the skin. I feel like that would go on really nicely if you have dry skin like me. But we're going to be using an oldie but a goodie. I recently got back into using this, and I was deciding on what foundation to use for this video. And I'm going to use Luminous Silk from Giorgio Armani. I haven't used this in a long time. This isn't new to me, but it's new for me trying on my channel because it's been a very long time since I've used this on camera. I'm using the shade 7.8, which is a tan olive shade. I'm more rosy right now, but we're going to make it work. Just using my BK Beauty 101 brush. My skin eats this foundation up. Just loves it. I'm just going to start off with one light layer. See how natural it is on the skin, how it just sinks right in. It doesn't look like makeup at all. It just looks like a tinted moisturizer with more coverage because it does build. Look at that. Builds real nicely, covers everything I want it to cover. To, I'd say, a solid high medium. I wouldn't say this builds up to full, at least on my skin, but it's a solid medium. I personally love my foundation looking this luminous. Not Patrick Ta luminous though, but this luminous is my perfect luminosity prior to going in with powder, because I want that hydration when I have dry skin before I go with the perfecting powder. Then that's the ideal kind of place for my skin, because if I had a matte foundation, I couldn't really go in with powder and get that smoothing quality that I look for. So we're starting here. You can still see my skin peeking through. It's just a really beautiful, natural medium coverage. So now I'm gonna go in with this Bye Bye Dark Spots Concealer and Serum. This is definitely going to be light for me, but we're going to make it work. I really wanted to try this out. I also got this in PR. It has 2% niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, and caffeine, which great for the under eye. So it does have a little brush on the top. I'm not going to use that. Just going to apply some under the eye. Definitely going for a bright look, but this will help correct the foundation, I feel. I still don't have my perfect shade in Armani Luminous Silk. I haven't really tried though, if I'm to be honest, to find it. I'm just using what I have. It surprisingly dries quite fast. I'd like a little more coverage right here. I don't mind the brightness though. I just want a touch more coverage to cover up a little spot there. So just going in with my NARS concealer, that's really good for spots. I don't mind the concealer, I just feel like it would be better for a skin tint, I feel like. Right now we're going full glam. Just taking a little bit of that NARS to match the other eye. And then foundation brush just to soften any harsh lines. And then I picked up a shade made for deep tan skin in the Patrick Ta Duo Cream Contour. I saw a girl who has a tan similar to me use the contour shade, not the bronzer, because that is a little too deep for me, but the contour, and it looks so good on tan skin. So I was gonna give it a try. It actually is a lot lighter than it looks like in the pan though. So you can see there, it has a reddish undertone. I just thought it would look really good with my more pinky kind of undertones, and it looked good on her. So normally I wouldn't pick up a color this deep, but it does swatch quite a bit lighter, and it looked amazing on her. So I wanted to use the cream as just a little bit of a contour using my 109 just to chisel the face. And it does give that cool tone, just really nice chisel. The color swatched almost reminds me of Harmony from LYS. Just has a really nice undertone. But again, I only need a light hand and the color works really nice for contour. You can see that depth it gave. I recently bought the Candy Cloud Set Powder from Kosas, which made me revisit my regular Kosas powder for all over the face. For whatever reason, I cannot open these compacts that well, but this is the shade I have for all over the face, which I haven't used in a video in, again, a long time. I can't even remember when I used this powder for my face. It's like trying new and old makeup here. I'm just taking a little bit of the candy shade, which is pink, doing all the tones today. I just want to give that a quick set. I'm going to go back to my blush, which I cannot wait to show you. Just don't want those creases. Look at how that brightens up the skin. Things look a little wild because part is set and not set, but it's all a trust the process on my channel. It always turns out well. So we're going to go in with a red blush. This is the one from Rare Beauty in the shade Grateful. I have been loving a red blush. I feel like it helps contour my face as well, especially when I have a tan. So I did use fake tan last night. I'll link the one that I used below, but it gets me pretty dark. And then the red blush, a little bit of contour. I just love how it looks like on the face. Those two colors together, it's just perfection. And once I set my face fully with powder, it will still peek through. But even unset right now, just that color combo, oh, I love the contour with this red shade. It just really helps define the face. Now where everything is going to come together, just going to set the rest of my face. I used the shade Comfy from Kosas. Just going to lightly set the rest of the skin. As you can see, the lower half of the face is looking so much better than my forehead right now. I love powder. So you see what I mean about the contour and the red blush? I just love how it looks like on my skin tone and how it shapes my face. So everything is nicely set with powder. I'm going to finish off the under eye now. Just taking some of the browns I used for my crease. Just focusing on the outer corner. Lightly blending it into the center. Just keeping the darkest portion on the outer corner. And a little bit of mascara just to coat the lower lashes. New bronzer for me is my Gucci one I've been using. Just going to do a light dusting on the skin. This might actually be a little too light for me at the moment. Honestly, I don't even think I need to overly bronze my skin. I feel like that contour did just enough for me. I know it's subtle, but you know me, I'm very light-handed when it comes to products. And then I saw Tati talk about this in a video. This is a new shade of the Anastasia highlighter, and this is in the shade Ethereal. It looked beautiful on Tati. I've tried this obviously off camera already, and it has so much large glitters in it. I was actually surprised because you guys know I don't like a glittery look, but I'm going to use it today, see if I can just lightly put it on. I feel like highlighting my nose is now a must because it really helps contour it. It's a habit I've gotten into as of lately. And then for the cheeks, I hope this doesn't ruin it because I love how the cheeks look. Just going to lightly add the glow. This have gotten really good reviews though, but it might just be a little too much for me, my preferences these days. I don't know. You let me know. Still uncertain about this highlight. I just wish it didn't have those larger chunks of glitter in it. I love the packaging though. Absolutely stunning. It's weighted. It feels very luxe, very heavy. I also got this in PR from Urban Decay. I figured, you know what, let's test it out today. It's Space Cowboy, but in their 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil, which I thought would be pretty. Let's see how it looks. Putting something light and glittery on my waterline. I don't know if I've ever done that. In recent years, at least. I see the glitters getting into my lashes, but it's not really depositing much color. This might be better suited as like a inner corner little highlight pencil. I don't think it did much apart from adding chunks of glitter to my lashes right now. Then for my lips, just going to take off that lip balm. Lips feel nice and smooth. I'm gonna use the shade Coffee from NYX to line my lips. Then I'm going to take the shade Live It Up from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the most gorgeous pink shade. It's bright too. It is so stunning. I'm surprised this isn't more popular. Look at how bright that pink is. It is so pretty. It's going to blend in my lip liner with it. I love the lip as is. However, I also purchased this at the very tail end of the sale, so you guys haven't seen me use it. It is from Anastasia, and it's the shade Cotton Candy. The beautiful cotton candy pink gloss. I just used a little bit in the center part of my lips. It smells so good. Very vanilla, which we do have a vanilla fragrance to finish off the look, but I'm going to do a setting mist. This is the Summer Fridays Jet Lag Skin Soothing Hydration Mist. So I think this is just a refresher. I'm just going to use it to set my face. I don't expect this to prolong anything, just kind of melt everything in. It smells kind of weird. What does that smell like? Like a food maybe, but not like in a good way. So again, we're gonna dry off. So here is the completed look for the eyes. I've been doing this eyeshadow look in a bunch of my videos. I know you guys wanted to see me recreate it. And the lip, I would just add a sheer red gloss instead of doing the bright pink. But I wanted to try new makeup in this video, but if you've been curious about the eyes, this is basically what I've been doing. So the skin is looking so good. I am loving the whole combination there, but we're gonna finish off the look with our fragrance of the day. I have this new one from Lake and Sky. If you've been following my channel, you know that I fell in love with the original 1111 perfume. This is one of my favorite every single day, daytime, fresh, kind of like Clean Reserve Skin, how much I love that scent. This is how it's fallen in my life for use. So I fell in love with this, and then they came out with a vanilla version of 1111, which, you know, I love vanilla. I just did a whole vanilla video, and then I got this in the mail. This has the exact same DNA as 1111 with just a touch of vanilla. If you like 1111 and like that clean, fresh scent, but you wanted some vanilla added, they're both so good. I'm not sure when I'm putting this video up, but I know they're having a Cyber Monday sale, and it's going to be 31% off. You don't have to add any codes or jump through hoops. It's just automatically added at checkout. So if you've ever wanted to check out 1111, it is more pricey. Now's the time to check it out. It's one of my favorites of the year, as I said. If you like Clean Reserve Skin like I do, that's my favorite scent of all time. It's in the same family as that. I think you'd absolutely love this. So now's the time to pick that up. And if you like vanilla a little bit more, check out the vanilla version. It's just a touch of vanilla. It's the exact same DNA as 1111, just with a little hint of sweetness from the vanilla. For the rest of my makeup, I need to talk about these lashes because I put one of these way too close to my eyeball, and I'm struggling right now. They look good, I just have to move the one. One of the 14s I just put way too close to my lash line, and it's bugging me this whole video. Another product highly recommend, especially if you love a glitter top coat like I do, this Urban Decay Moondust eyeshadow palette. It's one of the glitters I've been reaching for next to my e.l.f. ones. It is so pretty. I love this shade that I used today. I couldn't wait to recreate that eye look for you because I've been wearing this in so many videos. Then the Anastasia highlighter. I just added a touch to my inner corner just to brighten things up. It's not bothering me so much today. I can still see the chunks of glitter though. So if I were to recommend a highlight, it wouldn't be this one. Honestly, I'm kind of debating if I should return it, but let me know. Red blush. It has been my obsession as of lately. That and like a baby doll pink. But red as of lately, when I have a tan, I just think it's the most flattering because it helps shape my face along with a really nice contour, which I've been using my LYS Harmony. But I picked this up, as I said, because I saw a girl use this contour shade to chisel the face, and I think it's really good at the back portion of my cheekbones just to create that shadow when I do have a self tan like this, because I didn't have anything really dark enough, and even the bronzer you saw me put on my forehead, it just wasn't really showing up. So just having a little bit of depth underneath any powder I put, I feel like gives that shape that I've been looking for. So I'm happy with that color. And then my lip combo, I've been loving this too. Can't believe this is not viral. This lipstick, Live It Up. This is a hidden gem from Charlotte Tilbury. If you like a warm, bright pink lip, you need this color. If you're into baby pink lips, like me, the Anastasia Cotton Candy, these were in my favorites video for the month. Coffee is a classic from NYX that I use to line my lips that I just wanted to pair for this video. I still want to test out the Glossier. I don't find it goes on my skin as well as my NYX, and it's more pricey, but I just need to test it out a little bit more to determine. It is pretty dark though for a medium. This lip essence from Torridon, I actually want to check out more from this company. I want to check out their serum and their moisturizer. I hear really good things, so that's one of the next things I'm going to check out for Korean made skincare. But this lip essence so far felt really nice and nourishing on my lips. The NARS Light Reflecting Hydrating Primer reminds me of the old one, and I love the old one. So if this is the same, just repackaged, let me know, because I'm loving it so far. This Summer Fridays Jet Lag Skin Soothing Hydration Mist. Do I know what it smells like yet? This is annoying me so much. It smells like white truffle. That's what it is. Is there white truffle in this? I talk about this white truffle spray. I don't smell white truffle in it. I smell white truffle in this because I use that for a lot of my pastas. Oh my gosh, that took me forever to get there. I smell white truffle. I need to look at the ingredients. My brain is satisfied now. Kosas powder, beautiful finishing powder for the skin. It's great if you have dry or mature skin. I feel like this is the perfect set for my face, and my face just feels nice with this on. It doesn't feel overly powdered or overly dry. It just smooths everything out in a non-drying way. So I've been really into it, and I'm so happy I rediscovered the all over powder for my face. I don't know why I never got into it, but I'm loving it right now. Then I have some concealers. This is old from NARS, but I've been using it as a base or to spot conceal mainly. And then for the IT Cosmetics concealer, I'm going to try this out with some of my skin tints that I wear on the daily, just because I feel like this would work a little bit better with those finishes and just that kind of makeup look. My Luminous Silk from Armani. If you haven't checked this out, they do make smaller sizes now that you don't have to invest in the big one right away. But I forgot how good of a foundation this was, and I wanted to use it in a trying new makeup. Even though it's not new, I just haven't used it for quite a long time and just wanted to show you it on camera. We are glowing, we are smooth, we are hydrated. The only thing about Armani is that it doesn't wear as long as some of my other foundations. It still wears really good most of my day, but there are some other foundations I just feel like wear a little bit longer. It still wears enough to get me through my day though, but that's the only thing I've ever noticed with Armani's foundation. Then I have the Purito sunscreen I'm testing out. I will get back to you, but so far my favorite Korean one is the Round Lab Birch Juice. So this is a new one I'm trying. These pads I mentioned in my favorite Korean skincare. They're from Medicube. If you have a pore issue like I do, these are great for just keeping your pores in check and really deep cleaning your skin, I feel, because even after I've double cleansed, all the things, just going in with one of these toner pads, I just see things still coming off my skin. So really, really good. I love the packaging of it. Just side note, I already mentioned that I think, but love the packaging of this. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look we did. I know I had a lot of requests for the eyes, so I hope this satisfies your curiosity of what I've been wearing for my glittery look. And let me know what your favorite product was from what we tried in this video. I would love to know, or anything you want to see me use in my next trying new makeup. I'd also love to know that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I don't normally pair my red cheek with a pink lip, but this is what we're working with today, and I love how bright my pink lips are. That's gonna be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have not already, I would absolutely love for you to subscribe to my channel by hitting the red subscribe button, the bell to be notified of all my future videos, and I will see you guys in my next one.